stay tuned for some Marvel Legends recap holiday edition. Pow, and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And yes, I'm on my holidays, but it doesn't stop me talking about some Marvel Legends. So join me for a quick thoughts and reactions to all of the Marvel Legends that were revealed at Hasbro PulseCon 2023. Now, I was going to do this on the balcony, but I didn't want to annoy everybody in the resort with me shouting pow off the balcony. So instead, I'm in the hotel room. So I'll try and do this real quick, but I will do a full recap and reactions, of course, on my live stream this coming week. But I just couldn't contain my excitement until then, and nobody around the poolside is a Marvel Legends collector, all right? So I'm sharing it with you, and I apologize for the shoddy editing in this video. I literally just have my phone and iPad. I feel powerless without my computer. Anyway, let's get into this real quick. So first, they revealed the very first Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure wave for 2024, which is a comic-based wave. It has got 4 of those figures that were revealed at San Diego Comic-Con as well. It's got Power Princess to complete the Squadron Supreme. A full team in a year is unheard of from Hasbro. We get Justice, another member to the New Warriors. We get Rich M's favorite shout-out displayed once, Chris Starr, and then we also get the updated Vision that I'm very much looking forward to. The other figures in that wave are Savage Namor, the version of Namor no one wanted. This is a more modern look for Namor from like the Civil War era. Her classic look was definitely more desired amongst the community, so we're a little bit disappointed to see the version we didn't want first, but that's usually how Hasbro play these games, unfortunately. But Dan Yoon did allude to that classic version maybe being in the pipeline. Then we got a version of Black Panther, which is very nostalgic to the Toy Biz days. It's that sort of gold, sort of accents, regalish version of Black Panther, which I'm sure lots of people will be very excited for. So add those 3 figures to a 7-figure Build-A-Figure wave, and you can build the Void, that comic, cosmic, crab-like character. It has got like 6 unarticulated translucent crab legs on his back, and then a weird crab face. It's definitely a better representation of the character than just the head we got recently with that Sentry. So it's a pick and choose wave. Not all the figures in that wave are very desirable, but I would like that Build-A-Figure, so it's one of them. So I might play the long game, I might pick and choose, but you let me know what you think of that Build-A-Figure wave in the comments below. And then the main event, it is what we were all waiting for. It was Spider-Man No Way Home. They finally revealed it, and yes, the interchangeable heads are there. So first we get Zendaya, which is a better representation of Zendaya from No Way Home. We all know she's a good looking girl, but in those movies she's a bit more casual, a bit dumbed down, and that's what we see here in figure form. Looks really nice. We get Matt Murdock finally in Marvel Legends form, and what's even more exciting, I didn't think it would be that exciting, but it is a brand new pinless suited body that we now add to the Marvel Legends library, and Matt Murdock is an excellent choice for the first figure. And then of course we get a villain. We get Sandman in his full sand form. Now, I think this is a pretty good representation of the character, and it may not be the most exciting to look at, but that's how the character looks in the movies. He's just completely sand, and he does come with some nice interchangeable pieces as well. There are some more villains to come, of course, and then we get the 3 Spider-Men with their interchangeable heads. So yes, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are just reissues from the Spider-Man in that 3-pack we recently got, and a lot of people didn't buy that 3-pack in anticipation for this wave. Shout out to Rectangular, they were able to save some money, and it does come with the interchangeable heads that people were wanting. Weirdly enough, the Andrew Garfield head actually, or packaging, is on a Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which has clearly got to be a licensing thing, right? Because Hasbro have already made product for that movie. Maybe that's how they got around it, because they have used his head before. Now they've just got the digital face printing tech, of course, so it's much better. So anyway, you get the Amazing Spider-Man, which is Andrew Garfield. You get Tobey Maguire, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, interchangeable head, normal head, a couple of hands. Not a full 3 sets though, but 2 sets, Swipping and Fists, I believe. And then we get Tom Holland, and what surprised us is it wasn't just a reissue of the integrated suit, it was actually that new suit we seen at the end of the movie, that very comic inspired sort of blue and red, that sort of metallic-y blue and red, which I'm looking forward to seeing in live action, and we get it now in figure form. So that was a nice sort of twist. And what also surprised me is there's no Build-A-Figure. These are on card back packaging. Now, you know me, I'm a sucker for the card back, but only when I've got a nostalgic attachment. Now, these designs are just new designs, a new theme. Maybe for the next generation they'll be nostalgic in 30 years, but right now I don't think I need 2 of these. Maybe I'll get suckered in, you know what I'm like. But I've got no nostalgic attachment to this packaging, but I'm fine seeing it, but I would have preferred a Build-A-Figure, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm missing out on a character now just to get some fancy packaging, and there's characters we're missing, like obviously Shocker, well not Shocker, what was it, Electro, and then the Sewer Jwala Lizard, which Dwight did allude to, that we need those 2, Electro and Lizard, and he said more may be coming or they're on their radar, so he did give us hope we will see them, because the 2 Deluxe figures they revealed, probably the main event of this whole weekend, it was of course Doc Ock with the 4 bendy wides. We even get the interchangeable sort of pincers at the end so we can actually stand on them, those tentacles. So 4 bendy wide tentacles. Doc Ock looks great, by the way. The packaging is Spider-Man 2 as well, which is a nice throwback. And then of course we get the Green Goblin, Norman Osborn, William Dafoe of course, because we've never seen that before. That was never leaked. This is the first time we have seen it, but it does look very good though, doesn't it? Let's be honest. Those 2 Deluxe figures, and I'm happy they went the Deluxe route rather than shortchanging us and then being a Build-A-Figure and we missing out on parts. Again, this is probably the advantage of them not having a Build-A-Figure, is they can put more funds into these Deluxes maybe. I don't know, I'm just brainstorming. I'm on holiday, I've got heat stroke and I'm burnt. Anyway, I'm going to shut up there. They did reveal also Red Widow, part of the Winter Guard. They sort of basically confirmed we're getting Lalandra as well, as she's a character with a head that we've not had a body for, etc. And then the other clue they gave us was a figure that was a convention exclusive before, so that could be many things. Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the poolside, get myself a cocktail, but I did want to jump on and say hello. I'll be back soon, all right, to talk Marvel Legends. But let me know your favourite reveals in the comments below. Follow me on Instagram, it's Dan Who. I'm on Twitter at Dan Who Reviews. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one.